Hi you guys, it's your girl Kiera and I'm back with another video. Welcome back to Enter Inner Thoughts with Kiera podcast. I miss you guys. I missed y'all last Sunday. Laptop went out, you guys. If you watched the vlog, laptop went completely black. Had to get me an iPad. Thank God that I was able to get me an iPad. I was very grateful for that. Don't get me wrong, I was a little irritated that I had to switch up what I was originally working with, but I really like my iPad. I'm happy with it, honestly. I enjoy it, but I just wanted to just let y'all know that, just keep y'all updated. As you can see today, I'm by myself, y'all. I haven't made a video by myself in a while, so I'm a little nervous. I'm only nervous because of the topic, but I know that I'm gonna cook on the topic. But it's just been a minute since I've been by myself. But I have been before we get into the video, of course, make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe, hit that bell for notification button just so you can know the next time I post my next video. And if you didn't know, I'm Kiera. If you're new here, I know I have new subscribers. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all for sharing. I appreciate y'all just watching me, period. I love y'all, And this is just our peaceful place, our safe space. You feel me? Today's gonna be episode 20. Yeah, episode 20. And we're gonna be talking about reaching goals and the importance of being patient while reaching your goals. And I really wanted to do this video on my own because there has been a lot of accomplishments that I have made, y'all. A lot. And I'm so grateful for it, honestly and truthfully. It's exciting to just watch yourself grow and watch yourself reach goals. And it's just my main focus wasn't to get it right then and there. My main focus was just to be balanced within Kiera. I just wanted to be a better me. I just wanted to feel good again, It was just I wanted to have a balance within my work life and within my personal life. And it's just I've been making goals outside of work, with my podcast. Now I have 108 subscribers. That's a lot to me. I know that most people celebrate their 1,000 subscribers, but the fact that my tribe is growing, that just warms my heart. And I just appreciate y'all and I love y'all so much. But I just know that we're gonna do big things, We're family, so we're gonna live through this journey together. And I just wanted to share with y'all just some milestones of where I've been, how I feel with this new year, I just did our vision boards. What have I accomplished? What have I been overcoming? The challenges that I've been going through. And I've been really, the last video that I did with Todd, whenever we talked about commitment, I really enjoyed that video a lot. And he had left me with 3 things out of that video that I've been incorporating within my life, that I already been incorporating, but then now I have a name for it, for what I did to get to where I am today, and just the growth that I did. And those 3 things was discipline, consistency, and commitment. And whenever he said that those were the 3 things to success, personal success within you, it was a aha moment, y'all. It was wait, that's true. Because it was just I talked to y'all about my work situation. If y'all watched the video with my dad, where I went to a situation where I fell, I went through growing pains. I went through uncomfortable situations that I felt I would have never got out of. I went through situations where I didn't have control over, I had to just face my consequences and learn how to be a better me while also blocking out the noise and focusing on myself and balancing out the things that I needed to balance out within my life and not worrying about the outside world. And, it's always easier said than done because, it's just we are human. We do have feelings, and it's important to acknowledge those feelings through the process. And I feel what I did was I have to be transparent with myself. One thing that anybody knows about me knows that I'm a very transparent person. And I'm going to always tell myself the truth and let myself know what I need to work on in order for me to even be able to learn from the situation and grow. Because that's my goal right now, is to have peace, grow. I understand bad days going to come, good days going to come. I understand that, And I wanted to make sure that I really understood the development that I was applying within my life, like the goals that I was setting for myself, big and small, and just giving myself grace through the process. It was just like, whenever Todd said those 3 words, the first word that I feel like is the first thing you got to do is, it was commitment or it was consistency. So it's just like, you have goals of what do you want to be consistent in, why do you want to be consistent, what is consistent to you. And I had to ask myself those questions, and it was like, consistency for me is just you wanting to be consistent in something, in a goal of yours, or in something that you're that you love, that you are passionate about is the word, something that you're passionate about, something that you really want to achieve, and you put the work behind it. You do the research, you do what you got to do to put the work behind it to be able to find ways to reach those goals. So like with me, like I Googled best time frames to post my videos, and instead of going by what everybody else was doing, I just chose to do what I wanted to do, I chose to do what I felt was best for me and what made sense for my channel, for my brand. Like, this is my brand, so how would you want to go about it, Kiera? Like, I had to ask myself those questions in order for me to be able to understand the consistency that I was trying to grasp. And so once I had like a blueprint of what it is that I wanted to do, from the time frames, like I had a schedule, like y'all know my schedule, like I try to do every Sunday with our vlogs, and then Mondays and Wednesdays with not our vlogs, but every Sunday with our podcast, and then Monday and Wednesdays with our vlogs. And that's been my schedule, and I've been very consistent in it, and I've been really like dedicated to it, and I've been loving what I do and doing what I love, because I noticed that if you don't love what you do, then you can't be consistent in it. Like, you can't put your best foot forward towards it if you don't even know why you even loved it in the first place. You got to always understand your why. You can't never forget that why. If you start to forget the why, then you need to take a step back and start to reanalyze what it is that you need to reanalyze within you, And whenever, like y'all know, I graduated from the program. Whenever I graduated from that program, it really opened up my eyes to never forgetting my why through the journey. And with me never forgetting my why through the journey, it has been allowing me to really step in uncomfortable situations and be uncomfortable and think uncomfortably and just do things that I never thought that I would be able to do, like sitting here, like basically vlogging in public. That is not easy. Like, people be staring at you, and then it's just like, I be like, forget it. Like, this is my dream. This is what I want to do. I'm gonna keep recording. I'm gonna keep pulling my camera out, because at the end of the day, it's just like, this is what I want for me. This is my dream. These are my desires, so I can't worry about the outside noise. I can't worry about, what if they're talking about me and saying that I look like this. Who cares? Because at the end of the day, I'm doing something that I love to do, The minute that you allow somebody's opinions and their opinions on your dreams, and then you start to listen to their opinions, that's whenever you really need to make sure that that's something that you, not even make sure that's something that you really want to do, but check in with yourself. Like, really check in with yourself and understand, like, why do you allow this person to make you second guess what you planned for you, what God told you that this is what you're destined to do. Like, my podcast is what I'm destined to do. I'm destined to help people in general. Of course, there's more layers to this. This is just the start. This is just the beginning. But it's just like, I'm noticing that what I was destined to do is something that I was afraid of doing. And what I've dreamed of doing is something that I'm doing. And that's vlogging. And I always thought that I had to just start off with the podcast first. And then I was like, no, you can do the podcast and vlog at the same time. Like, you could do both. And honestly, best decision I ever made, because now I've been so much happier just in my personal life. Like, things are just falling into place. Like, God is really showing me that I'm actually ready. You know, at first, last year I thought I was ready. Last year I thought I was ready for everything that he said that he was going to give me. And, he'll give you it, and he'll see what you're going to do with it. And sometimes we succeed and sometimes we fail, and that's okay. We're human. And I failed, and I failed. I was failing personally, and I was failing at work. It was just a lot going on, and it opened my eyes, and it made me really have a reality check with myself and really focus on the things that I needed to focus on within me, and not worrying about why somebody, like how somebody did something to me and this is why I'm acting. No, like, I really had to tap into Kiera. Like, I had to read books like The Rhythm of Life and look in the mirror and be like, hey, Kiera, you're taking this personally to the point where you're allowing these opinions or how people feel about you dictate who you are. And I no longer wanted to feel like that anymore. Like, I know that at the end of the day, you're gonna always have some type of negative person or negative just people, period, that honestly they're just going through their own tough times. A lot of people, whenever people are negative and they spread negativity onto you, sometimes it's unintentional and sometimes it's intentional, and honestly, everybody has their own stories and everybody going through their own things in life. So I try my best with not judging those that choose to just not treat people the way that they want to be treated. I have to learn that me having a big heart is something that I genuinely am grateful for. I used to be so mad. Like, I was talking to my friend, like, I used to be so mad, like, why can I be like them? Why can I be vindictive? Why can I be mean and get back at them like they did me? Like, why can I do that, Lord? And he was just like, because that's not you, and that's not how I built you. That's not how I created you. Those are not the things that I placed within you. Yes, you understand them, and you can have those ways, and I have had moments where I slipped up and acted those ways before, but I've always been self-aware of it and always would check myself and hurry up and change my behavior, because that's just not me. And so I just learned how to just be me. I learned how to just know, like, I know who I am to the point to where nobody else can sit there and tell me who I am. Like, nobody else can sit there and try to put words in my mouth and make me seem like I'm somebody that I'm not. And I'm happy that I have grown to that place in my life, because, like, I genuinely, I pray that we all get there, Like, of course, it's not easy. Like, it's hard, It's you be blind and you don't know where which direction you're gonna go, but you know that you just gotta keep going, keep pushing, keep fighting. And that's whenever it comes down to being having consistency. Then it comes down to having that commitment within yourself, like being committed to you, and being committed to knowing that you're doing what you love, and just living in the moment, and just understanding that life is going life, but it's all in what you choose. I was watching this video where they said negative has seven words, has 7 letters. Negativity, is it negative? And positive, hold on, let me get this right, because positive, ignore RJ in the background, y'all. Positive, eight. So positive, or is it positive? Yeah, positive, and then negative. Positive and negative, they both have 8 letters, right? And they were just giving examples of like it's a negative word and a positive word, negative word and a positive word. And at the end of it, it was just like, both of these things have the same amount of letters in there, and both of them mean different things, but it's always a choice in which one you choose to have within your life. Either you want to focus on the negative, or either you want to focus on the positive. And it's just like, of course, yes, be self-aware of whenever something negative is going on, and of course, you know, like, be real with yourself. Of course, like, be real, be honest, like, let yourself know, like, how, like, ask yourself questions. How do you feel? How did it make you feel? Am I leading with my emotions? Is this something valid that I should even allow to even be just weighing me down and allowing me to just drift off from my path? Like, and a lot of times, you know, 9 times out of 10, you carrying something that's not yours. You know, we be carrying things that are not ours, and it causes us to not be able to be committed to what we said that we were going to be consistent in. Or we struggle with just getting up and just doing it, or being in our fear, having fear of like, okay, I'm being committed in this, but then nothing's happening. I don't see anything happening. I don't see anything shifting. And that's why I said, love what you do what you love. Because if you don't, you're going to continue with worrying about when is it going to happen, how it's going to happen, is it going to happen. Like, you're going to continue with worrying about that through your whole entire journey, and then you lose the whole reason of why you even chose to even go on this journey in the first place, to reach your goals. Like, we get so distracted from the outside world, and we tend, and we as in me too, like I fell short too, and we allow other people's doubts, fears, insecurities, all of that to like change our minds on what it is that we wanted to accomplish and to achieve, because we allow someone else's fear to change our minds. And I just thank God for the people that have been on my journey with me, and the people that have guided me, like my mentors, my friends, just my family. The real love and genuine love that I have within my life, like I'm so grateful for it, because last year it was hard, but I prayed for a lot of peaceful things in my life, like friends that like I can grow with, I can have fun with, I can travel with, family, you know, spending more time with my family, loving on my family more, myself. My word is self-reliance, like relying on myself, trusting on myself, just knowing that I got this, you know, knowing that I did the work. Like, you did the work here. Like, a lot of times, y'all, I be having to remind myself, like, here, you did this. Like, you really worked hard to get to where you're at. You really put in the effort to take the initiative and put yourself out there. And it was just like, I got a promotion, y'all. Like, I got a promotion where now I'm an account assistants 3, y'all. I know y'all don't know what that means, but it basically, I started off as account assistants 1, account assistants 2, and now I'm account assistants 3. And I'm at the highest that it can go. And that's not me bragging. That's not me like anything of that such. It's so humbling. When I say I was so grateful for that, like, I've been through so much, y'all, and to see your hard work pay through and you do an accomplishment like that, just by me being consistent with my outside world and being happy in my outside world, allowed me to have a balance at work to where I made this accomplishment that I wasn't even trying to make. I just wanted to love my job again, you know. I genuinely like talking to my customers at work. I genuinely enjoy helping people, you know, helping them understand that, yes, you may be having this tough time, you may be having this hard day, but I want to be this light in your world. I want to be this person that is able to lift a weight off your shoulder. like whenever I'm able to do that for my customers, it makes me so happy. And now I've reached this place where I'm ready to do that to like face to face with someone, like helping someone develop and help somebody grow. And you know, I just really want to continue with just diving into Kiera and really loving on Kiera. And so I don't know, I just wanted to just let y'all know about these things that I've accomplished. I almost got emotional a little bit, just got distracted, and my camera saved 4 minutes but on my SD card, but it's okay, we're gonna get through this 4 minutes. But I just ended up basically making an accomplishment and been at the job for 5 years as of March the 11th. Like, so many milestones. Like, 5 is my life path number, y'all. 20 is my, I was born on the 20th. 5 is May 20th, whenever I was born. On May, the month of May is the 5th month. So it's just like 520. It's just been so many things that has been just aligning for me, and just has been just, God has been blessing me, and he just been overpouring within my life by me being consistent, by me being committed to the things that I want to commit to, and not allowing just the outside world to distract me anymore. Like, of course, yes, I have my times where I fall. You know, I am still growing. I am still learning. You know, I'm always going to be a teacher and a student at the same time. I'm never going to forget that. That's something that I know, like Darnell, whenever I went through my program at work, like that's something that my mentor, the lead mentor, that's something that he helped me learn, is to be a teacher, but then also be a student, you know? I mean, be a student, learn how to be a student, but don't forget about like the teacher within me. And I just continue with doing that, and I just continue with staying balanced and continue with allowing myself to grow and learn. And you know, if you don't make mistakes, then how are you going to know how to, you know, do it right? There are some things, I feel like just mistakes in general, just it's important to make mistakes, it's important to learn lessons, it's important to do those things. It's just all within how many times are you going to allow yourself to learn that mistake, you know? It's just like no judgment at all, but it's just you take away time from the things that you could be doing, you know? And blocking your blessings too, like worrying about outside stuff that doesn't involve you and it's a personal thing for them. Like, only focus on the things that you need to take up accountability for and that you need to grow within. Don't worry about how somebody else is learning this or doing that. Just focus on you. Stay in your lane. Like, be within you. And that's whenever it comes down to the last word, which is discipline. And I feel like I pretty much said it. Like, staying disciplined within what it is that you set for yourself, and don't even allow your own self to get in your way. Sometimes we allow our own selves to get in our way, and I noticed that, like, I stopped myself from being able to grow a lot of times, and I would never trade it for the world. I'm actually grateful that I went through everything that I went through, because if I didn't go through what I went through, I wouldn't be who I am today. I wouldn't be able to share my story. I wouldn't be able to be relatable, be able to understand somebody else, you know, somebody else's pain and heartache that they may be going through, or their difficult times, or their fears, their misunderstandings. Like, I've grown within my gift that God has blessed me with. Like, I understand people to the point of how he understands people, and he's blessed me with that. I'm not God. I'm not saying that I'm God. Don't ever get that twisted. I'm just letting you know that the gift that he has blessed me with, I use it, and I use it in a healthy way, and not just for my benefit. I use it to help others and to help others grow, because I love to see people prosper in life. And so I'm just, but yeah, I just noticed that we gotta stop also blaming other people for why we get off track, and also learn how to take accountability for the things that we allow us to get off track, because we are in control of our stories. We are in control of how things go. The only way you should ever be rejected or turned down or anything that's such is because you like if anything ever happens, you have to understand that you always play a part in what you allow to come in within your life. And understand that it ain't always the devil. You know, it could be God also sending you things as well to test you and see how you're going to handle situations and how you're going to go about things. And he has definitely tested me. He sent a test to me, and I feel like I passed it. Of course, I made like one little mistake, but it's just like I acknowledged the mistake that I made, and I'm learning to communicate more and not being so afraid of just but just knowing that I got this, you know, and that me being disciplined and the things that I want to do for myself has been allowing me to just achieve goals, grow, and become a better me, you know. And we love that for me, you know, because that allows me to be able to be a light for y'all and be some type of peace for y'all. And I don't know, I just wanted to really talk about this, just achieving your goals and the importance of being patient within achieving your goals, and just knowing that it's all gonna work out. You're gonna get exactly what you want, need, and deserve, and God gonna bless you. He gonna bless you more than you could ever imagine. He's gonna give you more than what you asked for, as long as you continue with being committed and having consistency, having commitment, and being disciplined within what you want, you know. Because we can't always be telling God, hey, I want this, and, you know, I want that, and then we ain't doing nothing to get there. Like, you got to put in the work. Like, you got to really strive for it, you know. With me getting that promotion, I came to work on time, for one. Attendance was superb. I had to start slowing down on my calls with my customers because I wasn't being personable. I wasn't being me anymore. I was just going. And so the more that I slowed down, the more I've been taking my time, I've been able to really enjoy my job and have like a peace at work and a peace at home. Of course, there'd be some chaos here and there, but for the most part, I just be like, you know, fuck them, you know, fuck them. You feel me? That's how I be feeling, and know that life is gonna life, and there's gonna be obstacles that come. Like, it's not gonna be perfect, y'all. To get to where you want to get to, it's gonna take rejection, it's gonna take letdown, it's gonna take all those things, you know. But it's all in what you choose to do with those letdowns and those, you know, bumps in the road that come along, or a complete tornado, you know. You just gotta always remember that God got you. He got your back, and he never gonna allow you to fall. He's not. It's just we have to trust that, and we have to know that that's what he has planned for us. And so that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Of course, before we end this video, you guys, make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe to your girl, okay? Hit that bell just so you can know the next time I post my video. But before we end it, you know, we gotta do what we always do. We gotta pull our card, okay? I already shuffled these, y'all. Okay, so it says your first chakra, base chakra, and it says patience. As I observe in nature, growth takes time. This is a time for reflection, persistence, and surrender as things unfold at their own pace. I remain calm and tolerant during my challenging times. I develop quiet hope and expectations based on trust both in myself and in a higher power. Baby, patience, okay? Patience is what you have to have with being committed having that consistency, and being disciplined. You got to be patient along the journey, and you got to have grace. Patience, grace, understanding, and transparency. You know, you got to have those things. If you don't have those things, then you won't be able to apply the three successful words within your life: consistency, commitment, and discipline. And so it's just like, we love whenever these things correlate, y'all. It makes me feeling good. So I wanted to start reading off to y'all. So since it's the first chakra, it's the base chakra. So it's just, this is also speaking to me too whenever I read these cards with y'all. So it's the first chakra, which is the color red. And so that's like the soles of your feet. Like, that's whenever it's important for you to go outside and put your feet in the grass to where you can get back grounded again. That's what that means. And so it's your base chakra. So a lotus, or four petals. So it's a lotus flower. So it says near the sacral, so the joint at the bottom of the spine. Oh, okay. Locations. And then the flow of energy, so it moves in a clockwise direction and connects to the physical auric body. Okay. It regulates your lower back, your adrenal glands, your blood, skeleton, feet, knees, hips, teeth, nails, rectum, and spine. So physical stability, it associated with physical stability, security, self-sufficiency, and responsibility for self. Okay? Responsibility for self. We talked about that, period. And then personal growth areas, connection to the earth, survival instincts. Being on your toes, knowing when to speak up, knowing when not to speak up through the journey. Yes, you're growing to become a better you, and I've been battling with, not battling, I feel like I'm starting to learn it more, and just learning to just trust myself, self-reliance, trusting myself and knowing that, you're not going to be perfect. Just try your best with knowing that you don't have ill will intentions with the communication that you're giving. And so 9 times out of 10, your instincts is not going to be aggressive or be like rude or mean or vicious. As long as your mindset is not there, then that's not the energy that you're gonna put out. So it's just like trusting yourself and knowing when you handle the situation good and when you handle the situation bad. And yes, we love this, y'all. But I love you guys. I appreciate y'all. And I just wanted to say, I'm sorry, y'all, I'm over here been down, but I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I genuinely, I love y'all so much. I don't think y'all really understand. It's just, I'm just excited for this journey that we're on. I'm excited for the destination, not the destination, because it's somewhat of a destination, but it's not the end, It's traveling, going all over the world with y'all, and just sharing myself, and continue with being transparent with y'all, continue with pouring into y'all, and just praying every day that this helps someone. I'm always gonna stick by that. As long as I'm helping someone, that's all that matters to me, because I want to see us grow. I want to see us I want to see everybody have peace within their own life, and love themselves, and tell me, hey Kiara, guess what I did? I did this, and it's just it just lights me up just seeing people win, especially the ones that you love, and you personally see them take those steps to get to where they are now. Chef's kiss. But I love you guys. I appreciate y'all. And like I always say at the end of all my videos, peace, love, blessings. Bye, you guys.